Hi everyone, I hope you guys are doing great. My name is Xoxo and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am so happy to be back here, and if you are a new person to our channel, this is home. Feel free. So make sure to like, share and subscribe so that you can be notified every time I share. Today is a very special day because I feel like I want to rant, and not like just aimlessly ranting, but rather just giving you guys, is it like my perspective of how things are happening and how I think we can survive, as particularly after finishing university and then not being employed. So that's in between area, that gray area, and again being 25 and over. So that if that is where you belong, you are 25 and over and you are past university and you're unemployed. That means you and I we are alike. We are in that same box. I know we all don't like to be kept in a box and all that, but it's life. That is where we belong for now. Yes, so I know how hard it is because, hey, if it is not hard for you, it is hard for me and for many people that I know. So I bet we can always share and kind of just encourage each other so that we know we're not alone in this, but we have support systems and we have ways to survive this stage without feeling isolated. Yes, so I said I'm gonna rant, and just bear with me, stay with me, and let me know if you can relate, or if you are in a position to give us advice. Maybe you're not in that bracket, maybe you're employed, maybe you're older or younger, and you have like some great insights you want to share. Feel free to do so. Yes, but for now, I just want to talk about the fact that finishing university is really exhausting, because now you are out of a very I'd say structured space into the world where things just happen when they want to happen, and there's not much of logical explanation to how things are happening. There's no structure, there's no order. You just find yourself out here and you need to survive. So yes, you see, when you're in university, you know you've got to wake up and go to school, attend your lectures, finish, have your midterms or cards or the exams, graduate. Like there's that order. But then outside that, like in now the real world, as they like to call it, outside school, you are on your own. No one sets any rules for you. Okay, rules are always there, like the universal rules, maybe the constitutional rules, stuff like that will always be there. But what I mean is that you find yourself in a situation where there's really no structure to do stuff, and you have to organize yourself to kind of get things going. Otherwise, you'll find yourself in an abyss of not knowing what to do. You're just waking up and not knowing what to do, especially when you don't have a job. And then there's also that aspect of feeling very isolated, very alone. Remember, in uni, you probably had friends and you would meet all days that you're in school, or most of the days. So that assurance of meeting friends was somehow comforting to me, and knowing that tomorrow, even if my day was bad today, tomorrow I'm going to be with my friends and we're going to have fun and it will be all right. That assurance was very comforting. But then outside school, you are just there. Someone is, I don't know in which state, which county, another friend is probably working, another friend went abroad for further studies, another friend is busy with whatever. And for you guys to just meet and have fun, it takes a lot of time to plan. It takes a lot, and that is not usual. So that aspect is also very tough, knowing that, hey, I can't see my friends whenever I want to. So whatever you're going through, you sort of just have to deal with it yourself until you meet someone that you can share with, which is not very likely. Yeah, so that aspect of isolation is very, very hard. And then the other aspect is when everyone feels like they kind of like understand what they're doing apart from yourself. So as I said, once you graduate university, you'd realize that people had different plans. In as much as you guys were friends, your classmates, you are, I don't know, whatever you guys were in that group, that cocoon, once you're out of uni, it's all dismantled and everyone goes their different ways, their separate ways, and you kind of like feel like, hey, what am I doing? What am I doing? You know, like for real. Yes, like in my case, most people I went to uni with, some got jobs while we were still in school. Some were employed while we were in our third year. So they would like part-time, they would work part-time and then come to school. So they already had an income. That's a reality for so many people. And you were, I was comforting myself with the thought that maybe for me, I will have to graduate, then I get a job. Yeah, so there are those people who got jobs while in school. There are those who got jobs immediately after school. There are those that went for further studies. There are those that decided to get married or marry and just start their family. And then there is you. You didn't get a job, or you got a job that just didn't work. You probably didn't manage to pursue further studies. You don't have any prospects. That mean you are not getting married anytime soon. So really, it feels like there's no motivation to live like that because there's nothing really going on. So that aspect is also very disturbing. That is a reality for me and many others that I know. And another aspect could be the fact that now you've got to adjust to what the real world is, and that means everything you believed might not be true. So you have to deconstruct and just start afresh, understanding that, hey, life is not as it seems. Everything is never as it seems. And for many people, it doesn't happen, like things don't happen in a straight line where, you know, if I finish this, I will go to this. There's not that consistency, that order, and you have to adjust. So for people who are 25 and over, like me, you're unemployed, or those that I know who are employed are not enjoying that kind of job. Most people who got jobs didn't even get jobs in places they expected or in fields that they anticipated. So it's somehow very disturbing, but that's a reality for many people. You're not alone. And what I like to say is that this might be a very tough period. Of course it is tough. I mean, I am ranting, so that means it's very tough. But then again, I think when things are tough, that's when our character is built. That's when we get to know what we like. We get to know our limits, basically. And for me, what I realize is that this time when things are just not making sense at all, when I have nothing going on, I don't have a job, this is the time to kind of discover who I am. Because again, on the brighter side of not having things to do is that you have all the time to do whatever you want to do. You have all the time to discover yourself. You have all the time to learn, unlearn, relearn. Because very soon, once you get into corporate or I don't know, business or whatever, when now you have things figured out, it will be so hard to just have free time to be there and not think about anything. So yes, what I like to say is that just know you're not alone. Most of us are going through it. Most people are going through it. But the good news is that everyone's story is different, and whatever you're going through, regardless of how tough it is, might be preparing you for something bigger. I know they always say this, but it's not cliche. And whatever your friends are doing does not mean that is what you're supposed to be doing. So take your time as you are out of school and out of work, and that being 25 and over, take that time to just relax. You relax, because when things start being exhausting, hey, you will look for time to relax, you won't find. So enjoy your sleep. Enjoy that time reading those books, watching those videos, making the videos like I'm trying to do here. I've also been learning makeup. And remember, don't be afraid to be an amateur. Don't be afraid to begin. Like, humble beginnings should not scare you. Whatever it is that you're doing, if you found yourself at a job that is not exactly what you wanted, I think it is good to just keep working. I don't know, you'll figure things out. Don't be embarrassed. Don't be embarrassed. So yeah, if you're 25 and over, unemployed, single, and all those things that kind of like worry you when you're alone at night, remember you're not alone. We are here. There's so many of us. I know we may need a support group, but it's not that necessary because you're going to find your way out. You're going to figure yourself out. So don't compare yourself to anybody else. And if things are going on well for them, celebrate with them, because your time is going to come and they will celebrate you too. So bye for now. And if you have any advice for anyone that is unemployed, I don't know, just leave a comment down below. If you have any concern or anything you'd want us to talk about, also just leave it down below. Otherwise, thank you for listening to me and hearing me out. Ranting kind of helps. Like my video, share and subscribe. And I love you all. Peace. So in the video, I just noticed that my nails look so bad. They're so chipped. Oh my goodness. Oh my, girls, don't come for me. I'm just tired. Look. Anyway, I promise that the next time you see me, I will have the best looking nails ever. But for now, just cut me some slack. That those days we just don't want to do anything and we don't even take